Well, here's the thing though. Like, I didn't even know y'all know who I was because you guys were like, back then I was like, Wong Fu's here, Wong Fu's here, Wong Fu's here. And they were like, they're right there. And I was like, Wong Fu right there. Yeah, I was like freaking, I was fangirling like crazy, dude.
More!
Lunch break!
Lunch.
Welcome back to another episode of Lunch Break. Today we have a very special episode.
Yeah, we're sitting down with Destin, Daniel, Cretton, and Awkwafina, who are the director and one of the stars of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings in theaters September 3rd. We've never gotten to have either of them on Lunch Break before.
Yeah.
You know, we've had Simu, but this time, you know, we got their buddies.
And this movie is so impactful for the community and just as Marvel fans in general. So we're super excited to pick their brains about the process and what led to this moment.
It's the first Marvel movie in the MCU to have an Asian lead superhero and an all-Asian cast. This is like truly a historical moment. When did the MCU start? Like 13 years ago?
Yeah.
It's been 13 years and we are finally getting our guy.
Wow. So let's jump into it.
What's up, Destin? What's up,
Hey!
Sorry, for the purpose of the interview, we'll say Awkwafina. But dude, good to see you, both of you guys.
What's up? Nice to see you, man.
Good to
I
see
think I saw
you.
you the other night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were at the premiere.
Yes, we were.
So it was a great night. Congratulations. I know you guys are probably doing a ton of interviews.
So this is part of our show that we have called Lunch Break. And we always start our show with like this little huddle intro where we extend our hand towards camera. And then on the count of three, we do 1, 2, 3, we do lunch break.
Like a huddle.
Like a huddle, yeah.
When you bring it up, do you like, you pop anything up?
That's it.
Maybe a graphic.
Yeah.
Do you starfish out your hand on the up?
You can do that.
Jazz
You can
hands.
do
Yeah,
that.
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. You can do a thumbs up. All right, here we go.
You know what? We'll free swim.
All right, nice. Free swim. Whatever you do is good.
Lunch break.
Yeah. Was it floating?
Well, so there's so much to talk about, guys. I mean, first of all, like our ties to you two are run a little deep. Destin, you don't even know this, but you know we both went to UC San Diego, so San Diego is very deep in our hearts. And I'm wondering if we actually ever even crossed over, because I know you were at San Diego State like towards the end of the 2000s. But do you miss San Diego?
I do miss San Diego. It's got like a real chill, kickback vibe to it that I miss. I also miss just going to the beach in 5 minutes.
For an island guy, I'm sure that was nice.
Yeah. San Diego was kind of my buffer. I actually tried moving to LA when I first moved out from Hawaii, and it just stressed me out too much. So San Diego was kind of it helped me acclimate to the craziness of LA before I moved up here.
Whereas for Nora, coming from New York, which is on like level 100, coming to LA was probably like relaxing.
It was, yes. I could go to Home Depot and get plywood and not carry it on 55 trains. Yeah. It was really great. I could go get a sack of bricks and not carry it on the G train for 85 hours. Yeah.
But no, Nora, I mean, the first time I remember meeting you, I'm not sure if I've told you this story, but we were like in the green room of I think like a college show.
Yeah.
Back in our YouTube days, you know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing though. Like, I didn't even know y'all know who I was because you guys were like, back then I was like, Wong Fu's here, Wong Fu's here, Wong Fu's here. And they were like, they're right there. And I was like, Wong Fu right there. Yeah, I was like freaking, I was fangirling like crazy, dude.
Well,
yeah, and then we had that interview that was really fun.
Yeah.
For Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
I
feel like that was the last time we saw you in this format. So I'm glad that we're both still here. I'm glad we're both still working, Nora.
Yeah, I'm glad we're both still here. We're both still here. It's good. Yeah, dude, it's great.
But yes, we're here to talk about the film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So excited for you guys. This is such a monumental moment, historical moment, because while there have been many Asian martial arts films and action films in the past, this is the first Marvel Asian-led film. After 24 films, 13 years of the MCU, we're finally getting one. So, I mean, just how does it feel, just like, on a high level to be giving the fans, be giving the community their first Asian Marvel superhero?
How's it feel, Awkwafina?
I think it feels it's like two different things. It's like I know, that it's gonna, whatever this is, it's bigger than all of us, right? And it's gonna mean something. And then at the same time, I get emotional because this truly was a labor of love, I think, for all parties involved. And there's a small, intimate feel and family, I think, that comes out of it. I'm just so happy to be a part of a movie like this. I think it's going to make some waves. Yeah.
And Destin, I mean, obviously, like there is so much kind of weight behind, I guess, the narrative of just the project in itself. Did you feel that pressure coming into the project also?
Yeah, there's definite pressure doing a first of any kind, particularly when you are doing something that you want to connect to the community that you're a part of. What was really helpful in curbing that pressure was having a team like this amazing talent, Awkwafina and Simu and Munger, and then legends like Tony Leung and Michelle Yeoh. Really, I was super stressed in pre-production until the team came together. And then everything just subsided, and it was so fun. I mean, everyone goes to the theater and they experience the end product. For me, and I think for all of us who are making it, it really is the experience of making it that is the special part. And we knew this movie was special as soon as we were all on set having a blast.
For sure. And we also just know that there's a lot of films that kind of precede this one leading up to this. And I know like Crazy Rich Asians, and even in the MCU leading up to this moment. What do you think makes this movie specifically different though, and stand out?
I think partially it's different because of the specific time that it is coming out. I have been very lucky to have been a part of a couple of projects where while we are filming it, we're reading headlines or getting a feel of what's happening in the world. And it's just confirmation that what we're doing is right. What we're doing is in line with what should be being celebrated or communicated at that time. And this was definitely one of those movies. I feel like the celebration of this movie, the fun of this movie is equally as important as the fact that this happens to be a movie that's full of diverse faces that we haven't seen before in the MCU. I hope that this movie is empowering because it is a celebration of our culture and just seeing these amazing actors do their thing.
We talk about these previous films. Were there other films or properties that kind of set some bar inspiration? I know there's a lot of talk about Jackie Chan and his stunt choreography, nor even in terms of the acting side too, even on the comedy side. When people talk about Jackie, I also think of Michelle Yeoh doing so many martial arts films herself, and now you guys are actually shooting with her too. Right. What were some of these feelings of coming into working with these other actors?
Oh, Destin, come on. I want to know. I want to know too. Yes, it is the director, bro.
I mean, I will say that the obvious is movies like Jackie Chan. I grew up on Jackie Chan movies, and to be able to work with a stunt team that were literally in Jackie Chan movies, and being able to sit with Brad Allen and Andy Chang and pull up old YouTube clips of some of the craziest Jackie Chan stunts and hear from Andy go, oh yeah, that's me sliding down the top of that. Oh yeah, that one's me. That's when I broke my ankle. That's when and to hear all of those stories was fun. But the bigger exciting thing was that what they infused into this movie was the art of physical storytelling through action design. And to be exposed to the fact that these guys were trained not just in the art of kicking and punching, they were trained as filmmakers. And that's right. the number one thing of someone who comes out of the Jackie Chan stunt team is that they're trained storytellers first and then martial artists second. To see that woven throughout a scene like the bus fight sequence that is so infused with physical comedy and moments where clearly Awkwafina can not only do the physical parts of the comedy, but also there are clear moments where personality of our characters are meant to come out. And watching that dance happen was really cool.
I will say martial arts is kind of we have these absolute superheroes, in my opinion, Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. It's hard for our generation to connect with martial arts in a way that we find pride, because we know that those movies exist, but there's not one that I think connects those two bridges to this time. And the fact that not only we used, like Brad Allen's amazing team, but we had guys like, like Young Lee and Chris Cowan. These are YouTube guys that would make fan edits, and they were brought onto the team. And like, it's such a crux of all of these different things, but really I think it's going to introduce just really authentic, researched and I think, considered different forms of this style that I think will really connect with young people in a way that I don't think we've seen.
Yeah, and just watching myself, I could definitely feel that and feel like it's like an updated kind of version of these styles and this type of storytelling from the films that I grew up also. I mean, Awkwafina, just it is a big action movie with a lot of fighting. I obviously don't want to spoil too much, but was it exciting for you to come into this action role where you had to, do some of that?
Or I had to what? Or I had to what? Or I had to what?
I don't want to say what you do.
Spoilers.
I don't want to say what you do.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Sit on a chair for a while? No, I mean, look, it's in these interviews, this whole press run, it's always like, what was it like?
Yeah, we can't say anything. You're right.
Crafty was great. Crafty was awesome. Sometimes they had a great avocado puree. I have to say that anytime you enter the universe, there's a degree of obviously physical aspects of it. I was surrounded by a world-class stunt team, literally the best of the best, every resource that I would have needed. And I did train a little bit, but I just really got to give it up to the people around me, because I mean, during the bus sequence, I'm just, y'all right back there? There's not a lot. But then I look in the rearview mirror and I see just the most insane, not CGI, this is happening. Everything is happening before your eyes. So, I wish that I could say that I did as much, but really I give it up to Simu and I give it up to the stunt team. Really cool stuff.
Well, you guys did honestly an amazing job, but I just want to say you guys also come from an indie world as well, which is a huge inspiration to us because that's where we're at. Destin, obviously, with your roots back in San Diego too, and obviously Nora with everything you've done, and especially the farewell too. So it's so amazing to see you guys on this other level, which you guys have already been for many years now. So congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We love you so much. So every time we talk, it's always a good thing.
And,
Hope you guys are doing good.
I also just love your productions. I've seen almost all of them, so
crazy.
I think you guys do some really awesome quality work that I'm can't wait to see the next one.
Well,
thank you.
Hey, call us up. Let us know if we ever.
We hear there's some sequels coming up. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
Where's the lunch? Where's the lunch? How are you gonna call show lunch break? You're not even gonna whip out a sub.
Yeah, you gotta.
Puree is coming up for you, okay?
You guys should be eating while you interview.
It's a little early for us.
And not listening.
Yeah.
Like when guys play the guitar and you're talking to them and they're not listening to you. You should do that the whole time.
What was that? What was that, Destin? What was that? Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyways,
This is great. Hey,
it's always a pleasure, guys.
they're telling us to wrap it up. So thank you again, and I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again soon. But yeah, good to see y'all.
Okay.
All right. See you soon.
good luck with the rest of
Bye,
the day.
guys.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching that lunch break and that little interview with Destin and Nora.
Dang, I wish we had more time to talk. We had so much more to go
Yeah,
into.
they have so much more press to do, I'm sure, throughout the day.
yeah.
Be sure to check out the film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings coming out September 3rd in a theater near you.
I already watched it.
No,
Or maybe not. Or maybe, okay, blah, blah, blah.
But man, they're so down to earth. Hey, this is the fact that they remember Wong Fu and they acknowledge Wong Fu is so dope.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and big thanks to Marvel and Disney for allowing us to have this little sit down with Nora and Destin.
And just making the film in general.
Yeah, we really needed this.
That was a solid one, Disney, Marvel.
And just for everyone else, Lunch Breaks comes out every other Thursday, so we'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Bye.